Hello, this teddygaming, welcome back to another video. So, over the past few days, IW has made quite a few interesting announcements over some interesting stuff that'll be coming out later this year, from Last Ronin to some new ongoing series stuff which people were not really expecting. And one of those announcements was the brand new series, TMNT Nightwatcher. And there's been a little mystery surrounding all that. Just because originally this series was supposed to be a mini-series, and that's been bumped up to an ongoing series. But yet the one question which people have is, who is the Nightwatcher? Now, a little bit of context around the Nightwatcher, just in case you don't know. Now, the Nightwatcher first appeared in the TMNT 2007 CGI animated movie, and in that movie it was revealed that Raphael was the Nightwatcher, and there was a little bit of interesting stuff with the character, what it did in the movie. And if you do want to get a bit more specific with the character, it did first appear in the TMNT prequel comics that was basically setting things up for the movie. In issue number 1, it focused on Raphael and how he became the Nightwatcher, and in that story it was revealed basically this old man called David, he was the original Nightwatcher, but when he got too old, some punks came into his house and killed him. So Raphael went ballistic and went off and go kill those punks, and now took up the mantle and has become the Nightwatcher. And this is where we left things off for over a decade, which is quite surprising with how much IW likes to bring back old characters and stuff like that. So it's quite surprising that it's taken them this long to bring back the Nightwatcher. But either way, we've got the Nightwatcher and it's great. But that still leaves us with one big question: who is the new Nightwatcher? So today we'll be going over who is the new Nightwatcher and who he could be and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, so for this list, I want to just eliminate quite a few people already, just because I feel like this might narrow down who the person could be. So with this list, I feel like we can basically narrow out everyone who isn't a turtle, and the reason for that is just because of the hands. This character has 3 fingers, which only a turtle has, so that narrows down to pretty much only about 8 people-ish. So then we can narrow down the list a little bit further. So Lita, I feel like is definitely not going to be the Nightwatcher for 2 reasons. One, it was revealed that in the issue 149 she got demutated into human. However, with the future stuff, it's a little bit unsure she'll actually be a mutant again, stuff like that. But at the same time, she doesn't really give me I don't know, she doesn't really give me the vibe that she'll go around beating up people in a costume and stuff like that. So I feel like she's definitely not going to be the Nightwatcher. Venus is also another character which I feel like is definitely not going to be the Nightwatcher, just because she's not really a fighter. She's more of a magic type character, and also with the fact that she wants to join up with Bludgeon to create a new clan just for peace and stuff like that, I feel like it will definitely be a wrong move to really turn a character into a vigilante to just go around beating up people. So I feel like that definitely rules out her. Okay, and then for the next people I want to eliminate is actually the 4 Turtles themselves. Now the reason for this is just because Justin Aaron is starting up his new TMNT run, and I feel like it would be a bit conflicting if it was to have an ongoing series that has one of the Turtles going out and doing other stuff when it's taking place during the time that his stuff is going on. So definitely feel like this would be a big mistake if they would have one of the Turtles as Nightwatcher, just because it would be very conflicting with what's going on and stuff like that. And I know that people really want it to be Raph because it was Raph in the original movie, but I feel like they want to change things up and make it a new character and stuff like that. And with him already being in the main title and stuff like that, I do definitely think it'll be very conflicting. So that leaves us down with 2 options. Now you're probably wondering who the second option is. So the first option is it could be Jenica. Now the reason for that is just because there's no plans for Jenica in the upcoming series. Now Jason Aaron did speak about this in an interview with comicbook.com, saying that he does have plans for Jenica in the future, but as of right now, he's not really going to touch on her character as of yet. So Jenica is just there in the universe doing stuff. And there's no real, I don't know, she's just going to be there. I know that in the current run, she's just going off with Sheena around the world to do some, tours and stuff like that, which is pretty cool and could be the, good explanation of what's going on with her character. But at the same time, I feel like they might want to do a little bit more of her character just because of how much they want to use her and promote her and stuff like that. Also, this would be a really great way to just have a brand new Jenica mini-series or like ongoing series, which would just be amazing and cool. So I'd absolutely love it if it was the reason. It definitely had like a lot more to her character and just be like amazing, I want to say. So I really wanted to be Jenica for those reasons, but at the same time, I got a fear it might not be. But a lot of people online have been saying that this could be Jenica because of all those reasons, and I feel like there is a lot of like evidence that points towards this direction because, you know, Jenica is not really going to be there, but at the same time I feel like you could say that about like loads of other characters like Venus and Lita. Like, even though they're not really going to be in the main title, they're still there but not really doing much. So I feel like there's like that evidence, but I feel like because they want to use her more, she might be in it, but I'm not too sure. But I feel like she definitely is a really big contender for being like the Nightwatcher. So then for the second option, and one which I've seen around like online for quite a few days now, which has been a pretty big fan favorite, which I must admit I was quite surprised at, and one which I did not think of myself, but the more I really look into like the look of the Nightwatcher and what people were saying about it, it really does make a lot more sense. So people were theorising that this new Nightwatcher could be Raphael from the future. Now, the people are saying that this design for Nightwatcher is very close to the one from the movies, but I feel like that was to be expected just because it was being based off the movie, and I feel like there were like some other little pointers towards this as well. Now, one, we do get to see a little hints of red in his costume, but at the same time, I feel like that's just more of a design choice maybe, or could be a reference to the TMNT 2007 game for the Nightwatcher's Rage and stuff like that. But also, if we're going off colours and stuff like that, then we could say that like the eyes in the Nightwatcher's suit is a reference to Jenica because it's yellow. So I feel like the colour thing doesn't really hold up too much, but it does point a little bit more towards Wrath. Also, at the same time, we do get to see on his right arm, his arm is looking a lot different to look like compared to his other body, and I don't know, it looks like weird and cool because on his right arm it has like so many different like plates of layers and metal and stuff like that to really give him more protection. And when you look at the other parts of his body where it's just like a normal suit and stuff like that, it does like really make you question a lot of stuff about him. But when we do get to see the IW Future Wrath from the 2023 annual, we do get to see that his right arm is missing, basically destroyed, and is only there because of robots. I think it was like Metalhead's arm. So there's a lot of theories and evidence that points in towards of the Future Wrath's direction, and I won't be too surprised if this is the case, where we do get to see Raphael take up the mantle of the Nightwatcher in one shape or form. But with that, all I've got to say is like it's cool to see like Future Wrath is back and all that. But at the same time, when does this like new series take place? Because if this is the Future Wrath, and how does he get back and stuff like that? There's so many questions about it, which I'm still hesitant to say that this is Future Wrath because of all those reasons. But at the same time, because it was originally Raphael in a Nightwatcher suit, it does make a lot more sense for it to be Wrath. But I feel like it's just going to be one of these cases of it could either be Jenica or Wrath, and I feel like those are like the two main options which people have, and either way I'll be excited about whoever they choose. I would prefer to be Jenica, just so they give us like characters something new and fun to do, but at the same time I don't want it to be Raphael at the same time, just because I mean it's 2007 Wrath and it was just amazing, and you can't change the law. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about all this? Are you looking forward to this new Nightwatcher series? Who do you think it is? And yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you listen, please share. Let's just grab on stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.